Good morning, children. As I have already taught you all the active voice and how to change from active to passive, now we'll learn it the other way around. That is, how to change passive voice into active voice. Now, when you made passive voice, you added the to be verbs. So, when you're making active voice, you have to remove them. Okay? And second point you have to remember is that whatever is after by, that is your subject. And how do you start your active voice? Subject, verb, object, and then rest of sentence. So when you read the sentence, look out for the by. Whatever is after the by is your subject. Then see what is your verb and what is your object. And you will be going backward. Okay? Now as I'm reading, you will understand. Remove the by. The subject is generally after the by. So begin the active sentence with that subject. Remove the to be verb. To be verbs is was, were, is, am. All these are the to be verbs. Example. Now how you change it. The ball was kicked by Adam. So here you look out for the by. Okay. By whom? By Adam. So this is your subject. So you start with Adams here. Okay. Now what is the action? Remember subject, verb, object. So this is subject. Now you have to search for the verb. Kicked. But here it is was kicked. So here what did I say? Remove the to be verb. So this is a to be verb. So you will remove it. Yes. So here subject. You got verb. And what is your object? What did he kick? The ball. So you are going backward as I said. Adam kicked the ball. Only thing you have to do is remove the by, remove the was. Okay. Now how you change the imperative sentence into an active one. Now imperative sentences are the sentences which give a command, which make a request or give some advice. Correct? So that's what you have to keep in mind. What these sentences are doing, whether they're making a request, whether they're making a command, whether they're giving a command or whether they're giving some advice. Okay. In this active voice, we should use you are requested, you are ordered, and you are advised while writing passive voice. For example, passive is you are requested to come here. Correct? So now how are you going to change here? What is it? It is a request. So how are you going to request? You will say please. So please come here. And remember, in order there is no you. There is no you. So you don't start with the subject. You do not start with the subject. You will start more or less with the verb. So what is your verb over here? Come. What is your verb? Come. So please come here. And you are advised to walk slowly. Now this is an advice. So what are you going to say? No need of saying all this. You are advised to. Remember you're giving an order. So remove all this and just say walk slowly. Okay? Okay. Next one. Sometimes imperative sentence starts with let. So at that time also we should use be before the new subject. So passive, here it's starting scene. Let the subjects be taught by me. So by me, by me. So what are you going to do? Let, you start with let to me. Let, instead of me it becomes, yes, let. Then who is the subject? Here, me. Let me be taught, this is past tense. You have to make it into present tense. Let me teach, whom you are going to teach? The students. So let me teach the students. Okay. See, subject, let will come, plus you will have subject, verb, object. Okay. Subject, verb, this is subject, this is verb, object. Okay. Subject, verb, object. Next, let this work be done by them. So let starts with let. Let them do. Present tense is what? Do. What do they do? This work. Let them do this work. Let them do this work. Next one. Sometimes we find agents as one, someone and nobody, police, judge and people. When it is not necessary to mention them in the passive. Like say example, the tooth was extracted. So not necessary. Who will extract it? To the dentist. So no need of saying by the dentist. Clear? So I have been beaten. Now I have been beaten. Now since this is passive voice, there should be a by. But there is no by. So you assume by someone. By someone. If you want to check, you can see the action is here. Okay. Now somebody did the action. Who beat? Is that given? No. Who got beaten is given? I. I'll tell in Hindi. Okay. What is your action? मारा. किसने मारा दिया है क्या यहाँ पे? नहीं. आपको ढूंढना है कि किसने मारा. That is your subject. किसको मारा? I. मुझे मारा. Okay. मगर किसने मारा वो बताया नहीं है and it should come here. यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. तो यहाँ पे since it is not there, you will assume by somebody. I have been beaten by somebody. So you will start with this somebody. So somebody or someone has beaten. I हो जाएगा me. Somebody or someone has beaten me. And so someone has been. When you come to tell the teacher, say he beat me. Correct? No. So instead of he, you will say somebody has beaten me. Okay. Next one. The case was inquired into. Now who will inquire? Who will छानबीन कौन करता है पुलिस केस का? पुलिस. ओके. तो कौन छानबीन कर रहा था? एक्शन क्या है? इंक्वायरी. ओके. इंक्वायरी हो रहा था. कौन कर रहा था? द पुलिस. करेक्ट. वो तो है नहीं यहाँ पे. बाय द पुलिस है क्या? नो. सो यू विल अज्यूम कि बाय द पुलिस. सो दिस कम्स फर्स्ट. आई टोल्ड यू व्हाट इज आफ्टर बाय कम्स फर्स्ट. सो यू से द पुलिस inquired into the case. ये निकल जाता है. I just said be, all the to be verbs goes or was goes. So the police inquired into the case. Next one. Sometimes in the passive voice we have to use at, with, to, in instead of by, according to the expression of the active sentence. So sometimes you have to use these words. Use at. Now when you have to use each of these? Use at when there are expressions of surprising, astonishing, shocking, alarming, disappointment. For example, I am alarmed at his condition. Okay. Now I am alarmed at his condition. So what is the action? I was alarmed. Sorry. Was alarmed is your action. And this is your subject. And this is your object. Okay. Now I said, remember in the beginning, 99% of the time you use by. Sometimes you use at. So sometimes you use which words? At, with, to, in. Remember that. 99% you use by. Sometimes you use at, with, to, in. Okay. So whatever is there after this, at, with, to, in. And if there is a noun after this or a pronoun after this, then it is your subject. So at के बाद में क्या है? His condition. So this is your subject. तो ये पहले लिखोगे. His condition. फिर क्या है? Action. Alarmed. And किसको alarm किया? I. So instead of I, you will write me. So his condition alarmed me. Okay. Next one. I was disappointed at your performance in this match. Now again, action क्या है? Was disappointed. Correct. Now, what did I say? Instead of by, what came here? At. So at what? Your performance. तो पहले कौन सा आएगा? Not this all, not all this. At, you will look here. You will not look here. This is rest of sentence put just to confuse you. Okay. ये निकाल लेंगे तो भी sentence is a perfect sentence. But they have put it purposely just to confuse you. So you will look only here. Subject, verb, object. So here it is how? Object, verb, subject. Object, verb, subject. Because it is passive, remember. Object, verb, subject is passive voice. So, you will say now what will come first? Your performance disappointed. Your performance disappointed me. This will be your sentence. But now they have added this rest of the sentence. So, you will write your performance in this match disappointed. Okay, अगर ये in this match नहीं था, only your performance disappointed. Next one, use to. Now when you will use to after known and obliged. Okay, passive. He is known to me. So me is what? I know him. Okay, is भी जाएगा. Is your to be verb, and in this is instead of by, so ये भी जाएगा. Okay, so I know him. I know him. Clear? Okay. Now after, I use with. When you will use with? When you will use with? Yeah. When you're pleased, when you have the word pleased, after that you will use with. Okay. Whenever you have the word known or obliged, you will use the word to. Now, I have been pleased with your honesty. So, what is the action? Have been pleased. ये पूरा action है. Have been pleased. Correct. With what have you been pleased? Your honesty. Your honesty. Remember, this is used instead of by. This is used instead of by. तो by के बाद जो भी है वो पहले आता है. That is your subject. So your honesty, instead of have been pleased, past tense you will write has pleased. Has pleased. किसको please किया? Me. Has pleased me. Now this, to refer to this, whether you have to use has pleased, have been pleased. Remember the table I gave you, you will look over there. Okay, you check your table, you will find it over there. Now, when you will use in, after you have the words like interested, consisted, contained, in that sentence you will use the word in instead of by. Okay, instead of by you will use in. So, I am interested in this job. What is your verb? Am interested. What are you interested in? This job. So, you start with this. This job. Interested is past tense. How will you make it present tense? Interests me. क्योंकि ये तो निकालना है. This is to be verb. This ये निकालना है because this is instead of by. So, this job interests me. Clear? Okay. Now, I'll read your exercise. Change the sentence into active voice. I was impressed by the glowing reports. Answer will be, see here like this. Yeah. This is your object. Was impressed. Is your action. This is your by, and after this is your subject. So this comes first. The glowing reports impressed me. Okay. Next, he was referred to a local teacher. So they referred, okay, here. Oh God, why is it separate? I would have kept it together. Okay, fine. He was referred to, I'll teach you here, then you see the answer. He was referred to a local teacher. Okay. He was referred to a local teacher. Now, by whom? He was referred to a local teacher by whom? किसी ने बोला कि इस टीचर के पास जाओ. किसने बोला? किसी ने तो बोला. Someone. Yes, by someone. By someone. By someone. This is active voice. This is passive voice. By someone. See, this is your action. Was referred. Okay. Was referred is your action. Now, who referred? Is it told? No. Who gave him the reference? No. Somebody gave the reference to this fellow, and to a local teacher is rest of the sentence. So how you will change it? Someone, yes, someone referred him to a local teacher. So someone, or you can, okay, they, I've written here they referred him to a local teacher. You can say they referred, you can say you referred, he referred, she referred, someone referred. Referred whom? Him to a local teacher. Next one, the floor has been swept by his mother. So here you can say what is the action? Has been swept. By whom? His mother. So his mother comes first. His mother has been will go. Had swept. But this instead of has been will be had swept the floor. Let the door be open. So what will you say? Let is a command. Remember? So open the door. Action is open the door. What is the subject? You. Remember it is a command. Command is always you. Command is always you. So you open the door. It should be you open the door. But you don't say you in a imperative sentence. By whom was the painting stolen? So remember this I gave you all in the rules in the first of active voice. By whom was the painting stolen? So you have to make it into a question only. So who stole the paintings? Who stole the paintings? Stole is your action and what is stole is you. Because here they are asking you a question. So then you don't know who did the action. Okay? You don't know who did the action here. So that's why you're writing the question over here. Who stole? Clear? Everywhere others you know the act. Who did the action? Here you don't know who did the action. Only you know on whom the action is done, on the painting. So you know that after the action, this is the action. After the action, on whom the action, that is the object comes. Okay. Now the thief was caught. Now the thief was caught. By whom? You don't know. So somebody, the police, by him, by her, by the people. Okay. Anything you can assume, no one can give you wrong. But generally, you know a thief is caught, will be caught by the police. So you just assume that the police. So the police caught the thief. Or you can say they caught the thief. Okay. The field was plowed. Now who will plow the field? The field was plowed. Who will plow the field? The farmer. So the farmer, yes, the field was plowed by the farmer. By the farmer. So here, what is after by comes first. So the farmer plowed the field. Or you can say he plowed the field, she plowed the field, they plowed the field. The class was punished. Who will punish the class? By the teacher. Who will punish the class? By the teacher. So what will come first? The teacher. Or you can also say the principal punished the class. The principal punished the class. Yeah? Okay. Next one. This is your exercise. This is mixed both. So identify and change the voice. So first you have to see whether it is active or whether it is passive voice. Yes, identify and change the voice. First one, Nepali is spoken in Nepal and parts of India. Now what is the action? Where is the mouse? What is the action? Spoken. Yes, is spoken. Is spoken. What is spoken? Nepali is spoken. By whom it is spoken? Is not given only. It is only given where it is spoken. Correct? No, in Nepal and parts of India. It's not given by whom. So here you will write by the people. Who speaks? By the people. So here it is if by is there, that means it is passive voice. Correct? So now you will change. Now after by जो भी है वो पहले आएगा. So what will come? The people. फिर action क्या है? Speak. क्या speak करते हैं? Nepali. Where? In Nepal and parts of India. Okay. Pehले what is the action? Is speak. Okay, spoken. So by whom? People. So the people speak Nepali in Nepal and parts of India. Next one, Drishti reads classics. So your action, subject, verb, object. There is no rest of the sentence. So it is what? Active. So here you will write active and then change. This painting is drawn by M.F. Hussain. See, by is there, so it is passive. Okay. We enacted a skit. Anita has, okay, I will give you clues for each one. We enacted a skit. Now, where is your action? I told you always look out. Enacted. Who did the action? Who did this enaction? We. So, it is there before, so it is passive. Okay. Now, next one. Anita has won a scholarship. What is the action? Has won. Who won? Is it before this? Yes, Anita. So it is active. Sheetal writes short stories. So what is the action? Writes. Who writes? Sheetal. Since Sheetal is before this action, it is active. Our house was redecorated by my mother. The moment you see by, you know that it is passive. We were taught a lesson with a moral. Now we were taught. Were taught is what? Were taught is action. Now who taught? Is it here? Who taught? Who taught is not given. So since who taught is not given means it is comes after the by over here. Since it comes after the by, it is passive. Okay. So what is the action? I told you always see what is the action. Since it comes after the by is not given, so you have to assume we were taught a lesson. Now who will teach you a lesson? By the teacher. So answer will be the teacher taught us a lesson with a model. Clear? Okay. I hope you all are will be able to do this. Don't worry if it's a little puzzling if you all are doing it the first time. You all will still be able to do it if you all practice properly. You do it once, you do it twice, you practice properly, you'll be able to do it. And if you still have a doubt, you can ask me anytime. Thank you and do have a good day.